Look, I have another question.
Okay.
Why do they call them bitches? Why? Don't laugh. Why do they call them bitches?
Why do they call them bitches?
Yeah.
And bitch this, bitch this, bitch that.
You heard me, bitch. Yeah, bitch. Get out there, bitch. You know, I'm like, damn, why are they calling them bitches? Like, that's all that comes out of their mouth.
Right.
But then it's like he said it's like a pet name.
Yeah.
Like women, so what?
Okay, this is the funny thing. I'm not the type of dude to answer a question with a question. However, I'm not going to do that, but I'm going to give you my assessment when it comes to something like that. And then I'm going to ask a question after that, right? So, when it comes to why you ask, the pimps are always calling them bitches and shit. Would you think about if you know anybody that's been in the military, or if you've seen movies or whatever the case may be, and they've been through basic training, right?
Okay.
If you look at the psychological aspect of basic training, when it comes to these young soldiers coming through basic training, what's the one thing that you see psychologically what they do?
They break them down and then they build them back up to what they want them to be.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So part of breaking them down has to do with what?
Control.
And calling them disparaging names.
Yeah, they think it's encouraging them, but really they're just like, you little motherfucker, if you don't move your sorry ass.
Right. But what it is breaking them down and building them back up, and also keeping them at a humble medium as well.
Yeah, training a soldier.
Thank you.
Right. Okay, so they're training soldiers.
That ain't no mother. What the fuck a goddamn fucking prostitute has to be when she's going on the street taking these death-defying chances and
soldier girl.
Right. And what am I trying to say? Her freedom. You know, she's compromising her freedom, compromising her health, and compromising her fucking life for this man.
Right.
So you gotta be a fucking soldier. You can't just be a soldier. You gotta be a universal soldier if you try to, if you choose to be involved in that particular lifestyle, doing those particular activities in order to, you know what I mean, to maintain that lifestyle.
So that's why a lot of the pimps said that they how did they say it? Something about like they're not controlling the woman, they're just controlling their mind.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So one of the young players said
they're taking their mind.
He said, well, he basically what he was doing when he had this one prostitute who was a fresh turnout, and he explained what a fresh turnout was.
Right.
And the fresh turnout was a girl who's never done this before, but he's introduced her to the lifestyle, and she's been in the lifestyle less than 30 days, so everything is new to her. So he's basically breaking her fucking punk ass bullshit habits, which those habits probably attributed to her for being in a destitute situation that she was in before she reached into the pimping, right?
Yeah.
So he's breaking all of that shit up. He's breaking her down so he can build her up. So with him and him saying, like what you were saying, what he was doing.
What?
No, I'm saying you said you mentioned what he was doing as far as how she was acting. Oh, well, basically what he was doing was he was describing how she was before she decided to deal with him.
Right.
She was gang banging, breaking into cars, taking drugs, all this other stuff, right? Stealing from people. She was just being a fucking degenerate. And he told her, he said, man, she was stealing from people. She was just being this. He said, I don't steal from nobody. He said, I don't steal nothing. He said, the only thing I steal is a bitch's mind.